From inside his own 10, he'll try to help out their field position. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. The Bulldogs offense will have the first possession of the game. When your quarterback takes the field, you want him to look just like this guy, exuding confidence.
Yeah, the it factor. He's the man. Nobody questions it. Everybody on this team knows they've got his back, and he's the leader.
Everybody in this stadium also knows the offense goes as this guy goes. He has got to play well today.
Trying to convert this second and short. Trying play action. Oh, he's going to try to hit him over the top. Oh, he can't hang on to the football. A big play sitting right there for the taking, and they can't get it done early in this one. The offense showing motion from the tight end, trying to get a read on the D. On third and short, they'll try to convert through the air. Trying to escape and get it himself. And he's brought down, but a flag is also down.
Hold it.
We'll repeat the previous down, but this time the offense has 10 more yards it has to cover. On third and long, he's going to have to throw for it. Trying to make magic with his feet. And he's not going to get there. The defense stands tall and makes the stop. So Mississippi State will have to punt this one away. This will be their first punt of the afternoon. Slips through the line. He was working his way on the return toward midfield. They'll stop him at the 46. So Colorado's offense will get the ball for the first time. One way to mitigate the explosive capabilities he has on the outside is be physical with him, and this dude will do that.
He will do that, and you don't see a lot of offenses take the top off this D because of this guy roaming around in the middle of the field. He is a true center fielder, so this receiver's going to have to make plays.
This just is such a great job of getting guys on the ground. A lot of people are in position, but he makes plays, so him versus a dynamic wide receiver on the outside would be a great matchup.
On the move, it's Henry. A strong tackle and wrap up from the junior. How aggressive might this play call be on third and short from the 46? Finds the tight end. And the catch was one thing, and the run even better. A big pickup on that one. And the Buffaloes have it with a 1st and 10. He'll do it himself. And he's almost to that first down marker there, saying he's a little bit short. They might want to bring out the sticks and measure, but it looks as if he'll be just short of the first down. And now on 2nd down for this offense. Dropping back, it's Rowe. A shot toward the end zone. Into double coverage, and they made him pay. It's intercepted. Looking for a productive play on 1st down. On the ground with the counter. A run up the middle is stuffed for no gain. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. He's looking to throw. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. There to make the tackle, but the big throw is good enough to give them a 1st down. Mississippi State going up tempo. Off the play fake on 1st down, wants to throw. Looking to the big tight end. Can't make the connection, and the defense putting on the heat and forcing the incompletion. These two conferences have been tied together for years through the Sugar Bowl, a little testiness with the whole Texas-Oklahoma thing, and now the rivalry on the field between the Big 12 and the SEC.
Yeah, and conference realignments played a big factor, too, between these two conferences. Think back to when Texas A&M and Missouri joined the SEC. So this is always a fun one to watch, David. Wide open offense from the Big 12, and then you get the physicality and the speed from the SEC.
I think you nailed it right there. Two totally different worlds. They live in different worlds all the time. One is pitchy woo-woo, throw it around all over the yard. The other one, physicality. Which style can present itself today and win the ball game?
Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The Bulldogs are moving quickly down the field. Wants to throw on first down. Got his man. They make the stop, but this passing game does some damage, and they move the sticks with the first down. Moving quickly, trying to rattle the D.
You know, it's a nice throw by the QB there. When you're throwing to running backs, you got to make it easy on them. So you want to put it right on their body, make the catch simple, and let them go to work like they did just there, getting that first.
And this one will be stopped for no gain. Offense lining up quickly.
Nice job, defense. You always hear people talk about tackling the catch. You saw it right there. There was nowhere for that receiver to go once he had possession. As a result, no gain.
Floats it out in space. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. They're bringing heat. He'll pull it down. Finds a crease at the 20. And he slides after picking up the first down, but there is a penalty flag. Let's see who it's against.
Hold it.
That penalty moves the ball back 10 yards. We'll replay the down. This is the 8th play of the drive, and they need 7 yards on 3rd down. Keeps looking downfield. He gets it so close to the first down marker, but I think he's going to be a touch short. This is a makeable field goal distance, but this offense is thinking touchdowns. They'll go for it on 4th. Makes a grab enough for the first. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the play. Let's see if it stands. Late hit on the quarterback gives this offense a free first down and some yardage. Takes a snap, wants to throw. On the run, and he'll slide to avoid the big hit. They've got it down to the 3. Now it's 2nd and goal. Slams it ahead. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Bulldogs.
What a push up front by this offensive line. Everyone playing in unison, driving out of their stance, working into the 2nd level, hats on hats, creating a lane for that running back.
PAT unit on the field. And the extra point makes it 7-0. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Fellas, I think at least a portion of your audience will have an interest in the one that just finished up. Oregon was anything but dominant today, but the Ducks are going to leave Autzen Stadium winners. A lot to work on, no question, but they avoid one in the Elcom. 60 minutes of football and a convincing outcome, and certainly a game with implications far beyond just the standings, fellas.
And Kevin Connors keeping an eye on everything all over the country. Sounds like they had a good one there. They're trying to slow that rush down with the draw. Finding a way to put that foot in the ground and get it up to the 37-yard line. Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down. They'll try to move the chains on the ground. So important to convert these 3rd downs, and they get it done. They'll have it at the 42. And the Buffaloes will snap it on 1st and 10. They'll try the run. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. They've been running it, but now the pass. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. Good pick up there. They'll move the chains, and they're set up at the 41. The Buffaloes want to move quickly.
Nice patience by the quarterback here working against zone coverage. He was allowing his receiver an opportunity to find that open space in the defense before pulling the trigger.
Just buried it. Gets him down at the 26. Big play there. Give him 15 yards on the gain, and they move the sticks. Touch pass on the run. A solid pickup there before the defense is able to make the stop. Picked up some yardage on the ground. Now here comes 2nd down. He's looking to throw. Unleashes one deep. And good hands there by the defense on that shot to the end zone. Let's see what they've dialed up on 3rd and long from the 22. From the gun, wants to pass. Extending the play. Picks up the 1st down and gets down to avoid contact. New set of downs right on the doorstep for this offense. Wide receiver shows motion. With jet sweep pass. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see which way that's going to go.
Hold it.
Amazing how many times an offensive holding penalty will stall a drive. We'll see if the offense can overcome it. Quick touch pass to the receiver. Oh, he got loose. And he'll take this into the end zone, but hang on just a second. Flag down. Let's see what this is about. Thought he had the touchdown and saw not everybody was celebrating with him after that yellow laundry was on the field, and it's coming back. As we head to the quarter break, Mississippi State has the lead. 1 period in the books, and let's take a look at the stats. Starting off this quarter, close enough to smell the goal line. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. Nowhere to run on that one. He loses 4 on the carry. Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Little touch pass to the receiver. And the runner is down, and so is a flag.
Hold it.
Just an obvious holding call there, and one that just kills an offense's momentum. The give to the tailback. And he has a solid gain before the defense bottles him up. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. They've gotten pushed back, but it's still 3rd and goal. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. Just threw that one away to avoid disaster. And they'll send out the field goal unit. This one will be a 45-yard attempt, and he'll kick it from the left side. It's good. There is a flag on the play. Now, if this is on the defense, it might not change that much. The kicker sort of made the long field goal. Can't make contact with the kicker like that. A costly special teams penalty. You've got to know your path in front of the kicker. Offense comes back on the field. Got some room, headed to the goal line. Gets it into the end zone, but there's a flag down. We'll see if this one is coming back. They say you could call holding on every play. Well, they did on that one. Quarterback stands alone, all wide receivers. They'll go to the air. Fires into the end zone. And he's got it! Touchdown, Buffs!
I'm going to spread you sideline to sideline with all my speed, make you cover the whole field. Nice job by the offense, going with a little spread look, taking advantage of the speed they had on the field, and getting the big touchdown.
He'll try to tack on one more. Right down the middle. Precise, relentless execution on that 13-play scoring drive. And they finish it by firing one in from the 13 for the score. He'll bring it out from inside his own 10. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. A first down for the offense. They'll start this drive with a pass. Makes the catch. It's Slater.
I tell you, for this defense, they're going to have to find a way to bracket this slot receiver because of how athletic he is. They're going to need to make sure they've got linebackers and DBs surrounding this guy at all times.
To the air on first down. That's caught. It's Slater. They make the stop right there. Good pickup, but still short of the first down. Mississippi State right back to the line. Power football with the run. He makes the stop at the 48. That'll be enough for a first down and a pickup of 10. No huddle here for the offense.
And this guy is elite. There's a reason why he starts in this offense. You just saw the speed and the open field running ability on that last play. And this is a guy that is going to be...
The quarterback bought as much time as he could, but the defense got to him and sacked him.
And the defense registers their first sack, and they're bringing pressure from the second level. They're going to do a really good job in this game changing up the looks, trying to confuse this offensive line, and they did it there.
A first down sack can be a drive killer. Now it's 2nd and 13. He's looking to throw. Quarterback moving out of the pocket. And this defense is bringing the heat. Another sack.
This defense doing a great job bringing pressure, multiple looks, different guys, back-to-back plays. Now bringing up a 3rd and long. Pressure on the quarterback is coming.
A 3rd and long coming up here. He's looking downfield to throw. Quarterback adapting. Still running at the 40. Nifty little scamper on this one. Enough for the first down, and he slides in safely. Mississippi State to the line with a fresh set of downs. Comes out throwing on first down. He's going to run it. Short gain on the play before he slides. They want to get this defense on its heels. It'll be a draw. They make the stop, give him 3 yards on the carry. Ball's at the 24. Here comes 3rd and short from the 24, and this offense does not want to send out the field goal unit. Forced out of the pocket. And he can find a receiver, and down he goes. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Now on 4th down, here comes the field goal team. This is going to be a 46-yard field goal attempt. Absolutely perfect. And with that field goal, they now have the lead. So after putting 3 on the board, the kickoff team is out there ready to boot it away. From inside the 10-yard line, he'll bring it back. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. And the Colorado offense is coming back onto the field. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. Gets the nose of the ball to the 25, give him 1. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. He's looking to throw. Just a short pass to the tight end. Tackle is made, but not until he gets the first down. Fresh set of downs after the completion. Use the play fake, now to throw. Quarterback extends the play. At the 45, on his way. He got enough for the first down before sliding, but there is a marker on the field. It might be coming back. Holding penalties, the ultimate drive killer. We'll see if it costs this offense here. They'll run play action. Moving away from pressure. Trying to make magic on the scramble. On the run, and he'll slide to avoid the hit. A nifty pickup there. Line getting set on second down. It's a draw. Good pickup on the ground, and they'll mark him down at the 39. After the strong run on second down, third down coming. Do they do it again? From the gun, wants to pass. Lofts one high and deep. And that one's incomplete. They weren't just trying to move the chains. They were trying to move the scoreboard. Instead, it's fourth down. You couldn't dial it up much better than that as he knocks it out of bounds inside the 10-yard line. Here comes the Bulldog offense back onto the field. They've got the lead here. Last time they settled for a field goal, but David got to find that balance between being aggressive and careful.
Man, I think they'll take that. I got the lead, Palmer. I got the football. I got to take care of the football, put a nice drive together, and just get some kind of points on this drive.
No doubt. Lots to be happy about right now if you're this team. I think for this one, though, on this drive, it's about finding the one-on-one matchups that are in your favor and then exploiting them.
We've reached the 2-minute warning, and we'll see if the offense can build on this lead before the break. Give to the single back. And sure, tackling there to keep him from getting to the first down marker. There's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half. Mississippi State will roll out the punt unit. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. And they'll haul down the returner to start us on the next drive. Quarterback by himself in the backfield. Looking to go up top on first down. Going to try to get it himself. Got room at the 35. They make the stop, but what a job on the scramble to get loose and pick up that first down. He'll come out throwing on first down. Catch in the middle, it's Henry. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup. And here comes the offense on second down. He's looking to throw. He'll pull it down and run. He gets the job done, picking up the first down, then getting down. And the Buffaloes come to the line with a new set of downs. He wants to throw. Got away from trouble and got rid of it. He's got his man. He stopped just a chain link or two away from the first down and sets them up beautifully here. Second down coming up on this red zone opportunity. He's looking to throw. Makes the catch. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Buffaloes! Quick timeout from the offense to save precious seconds.
And I just love the execution by this offense. Late in the half, man, you want to take the lead. You want to get that momentum on your side, and they do it. They finish it with the passing game. And I'll tell you what, keep that passing game up. You can keep this lead, keep the momentum, and keep putting up numbers.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And he made that extra point, the wet turf, no problem at all. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Hey, guys, let's take a look at what's happening in a great top 25 matchup. East Carolina is running away with things, and I'm not sure anyone inside that program saw this coming today. They're up by 22 over Kansas State. We promise to keep you posted on what goes down in this exciting college football matchup.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. They got to him in a heartbeat. Man, was he back there quickly.
And you could see the linebackers up near the line of scrimmage. Which one's coming? He comes flying through with great speed. The offense had no clue how to get him blocked, and he gets the big sack.
Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
All right, guys, looks like we've got a great atmosphere today in Starkville. And it's been said football is a game of inches, and guess what? Based on the comparison between third down conversion rate today and the average yard per play, how can you argue that? I mean, the low-lying fruit is to look at some of the explosive plays we've seen and panic. But really, this game is going to come down to which team is more efficient when they have the ball and how they play when it matters most. With that said, let's send it back to the guys at Davis-Wade Stadium.
Mississippi State has it teed up, ready to go here in the second half. From inside his own 15, let's see how far he can get. Probably needed to pick up an extra block or two, but as it is, he'll be stopped at the 28. Colorado has the ball back, and the Buffaloes hoping to put their team in prime position on offense. Get him on the ground after a 4-yard run out to the 31. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. Here's the handoff. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. They line up, and it is a long way to the sticks from here. Quarterback gets enough. And he's knocked down, but there's also a flag that's been dropped. Let's check on the call.
Hold it, open.
We'll repeat the previous down, but this time the offense has 10 more yards it has to cover. On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. They're setting up the screen. Defense was not fooled by that screen to the back, and they'll stop him short of the marker. It'll be 4th down. And the Buffaloes send out the punt unit. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. They'll get down and put a stop to the return at about the 28-yard line. Here comes the offense on 1st down. Use the play fake, now to throw. Quickly complete. They make the stop after the catch, and still some work to do to pick up that 1st down. And the Bulldogs in the hurry up. On 2nd down, they'll take to the air. Good timing on the quick out. He's out of bounds, but not before picking up enough for the 1st down.
Nice job there by the receiver on the out route, not telegraphing where he's going. He can't be peeking to the outside, giving the defender an opportunity to break on the ball. He kept his eyes right down the field. DB had no idea where he was going, and that helped make that completion a whole lot easier.
Makes the catch, and he's brought down. A lot of urgency for this offense.
And offenses nowadays, they're really just counting numbers. How many guys do you have out wide? How many guys do I have out wide? If I have enough guys to block your guys, boom, it's just built into the offense. Pitch, catch, let me get a few yards.
They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that 1st down mark. The aerial assault continues. He'll try to do it himself. And he scoots his way to the 1st down and then slides to avoid the hit. Mississippi State really efficient on offense right now.
So frustrating as a defense because you got the offense in 3rd down. You're in a situation now where you can get off the field if somebody just makes a play, but you let the quarterback escape. And then beyond all that, you can't even get a good hit on him because he slides to protect himself.
Hold it, open.
That penalty moves the ball back 10 yards. We'll replay the down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Snapped it in the shotgun. He looks that one in nicely. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the first down. Got the completion on the last play, still some work to do on second down. Touch pass on the jet sweep. They make the stop, but there is a flag on the field. We'll see what that's all about.
Hold it, offense.
Amazing how many times an offensive holding penalty will stall a drive. We'll see if the offense can overcome it. A little pre-snap eye candy for the defense. Caught. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. 7th play of the drive coming up, but a long way to go on third down. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. Flushed out of the pocket. He got past the sticks and slides to a stop, but there is a flag on the play.
Hold it, offense.
Just an obvious holding call there, and one that just kills an offense's momentum. On third and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. Pressure coming. And he finally went down. You can't expect to be protected for that long. Just tremendous coverage by the defense.
And it's been a long day for this offense. If you can't protect your quarterback, it's hard to be successful. That's the 5th sack they have given up. The offensive coordinator has no answers, and this defense has been flying around.
So Mississippi State will have to punt this one away. They'll get him down at the 21-yard line. The coverage team able to stop him right there. And the Colorado offense is coming back onto the field. Here's another opportunity, Jesse, to stretch out this lead after punting last time.
I think it goes back to your playmakers, Reese. I think it's finding the guys that have been working for you earlier on in this game and getting them the football.
Yeah, and there's obviously no need to panic. I mean, think about it. You got the lead. You got the football. You got to be smart with the football, make your plays, put a good drive together here.
Offense.
They say you could call holding on every play. Well, they did on that one. Wide receiver now comes in motion. Give to the running back. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. Third and long, back up inside their 20. Using his legs to buy some time. He's going to take off. On the move at the 30. Picks up the first down and gets down to avoid contact.
Nice scramble, unbelievable job after dropping back to pass and understanding the situation, and a nice heads-up play. Slide. Live to fight another down. Don't try to make a bigger play and run through somebody big and get yourself hurt.
I love the quick decision that QB made there on that RPO, knowing he wanted to get it out of his hands fast. He just needs to make a more accurate throw moving forward.
Spits it out to the back. This time it's complete. And he was off to the races, finally tripped up at the 36.
I like the running back there on the route and the patience he showed, really setting it up. He got to the defender, was able to put his foot in the ground, get some separation, catch it, and turn upfield for the first.
Open space at the 25. Brought down at the 21-yard line, a 15-yard pickup, and they are in prime position to get points now. Looking to move it through the air. Dances away. They'll wrap him up, and he didn't find the same kind of running room this time as he did on the previous play. The Buffaloes have pushed it inside the 20. They'll leave it with him. Fighting off the defender. Working its way and keeping those legs moving. Picks up 5 down to the 14. Boy, they'd love to move the sticks here and take a shot at it on 1st and goal. Unloads to the wideout. Got it! Goes out of bounds just short of the goal line, and they'll be set up and in great position here. And he'll step into the end zone. Touchdown, Colorado! That drive was what every father wants his daughter's romances to be like. Slow, take your time, drain the clock, no hurry at all.
Sometimes love is a slow burn, and that's what we just saw on that last drive. I am so impressed with the execution, and I love their ability to run the football. These players, they're coached up. They're coming out here, and they're executing exactly how their coaches prepared them to do in this game.
Lining up to cover the kick after that touchdown drive. From inside his own 10, let's see what he gets. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. The Mississippi State offense headed back to the field to go to work. Leaves it with the running back. Yeah, it's a bit of a surge, and he's knocked down after picking up 3 to the 26.
Small gain, I know, but again, the defense knows he's going to run the football. He's willing to run the football, not just drop back and pass, make him honor the run game. You got to do a lot of this.
The play action fake. It's complete to the left. He steps out of bounds after a huge play, but hang on just a second. Defense might get bailed out here by a flag. Holding penalties, the ultimate drive killer. We'll see if it costs this offense here. On second down, wants to throw it. Finds his man in the middle. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. On third down, going up top. Quarterback strolling away from heat. And he is corralled short of the line to gain. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Mississippi State will roll out the punt unit. Fourth time tonight we've seen this guy come on to punt. This is a spot you see many returners try to take a chance, but not this time. Fair catch just inside the 40. Fast motion from the offense. Looking for a gap. It's Henry. One-step wrap, two-step squeeze. This junior knows how to get him on the ground. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. The give to the back. Shows him the stiff arm. And they make the tackle, but the official has tossed his flag.
Hold it.
We'll repeat the previous down, but this time the offense has 10 more yards it has to cover. Guys, Colorado has the lead here. They've built a cushion. They've got a nice lead. Now the task is finish the deal as you take a look at the third quarter stats. One more period to go to see who can make the winning plays and come home with the victory. Offense gets set for second down. He's looking to throw. Grabbed in the middle. It's Emmanuel. Nothing but green ahead. The 20. Touchdown, Buffs. And once he got loose, it was all over.
There's no mercy rule in college football, man. They've got a huge lead here in the fourth quarter. They are still chucking it, and they are still scoring.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And now with the extra point, they're up by 18 here in the fourth. About to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. Here's the return from inside his 10. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Here comes the Mississippi State offense, ready to attack. He's going to pass. Moves away as he feels pressure. And he has a solid gain on the play before sliding. They'll line up for a second down play. He's looking to throw. He's going for it all. He's got it inside the 25. And they were looking for a chunk play, and they got it. The explosive picks up more than 30. Going up top on first down. Just too much heat that time, and they knock him down at the 31.
Offense, you got to do a better job. There's got to be more sense of urgency protecting your backup quarterback. You've already lost your starter due to injury. Now that the backup's in, you know you're going to have to hold on for just that split second longer, and they weren't able to do it there.
Now the offense has to overcome the negative play after the defense comes up with a sack. He wants to throw here on second down. Buys a little extra time. Able to get just a few before sliding to avoid the hit. Mississippi State going up tempo. On third and long, try to convert through the air. On the run, still looking. Trying to... The ball pops out. Defense falls on the ball. Going to be a turnover.
Fumbles are great when you force them, and you're always thinking about as a defensive player. But, man, when the weather conditions start to come down, it starts to rain, and you know that ball's a little bit slick, and you know more runs are coming, you really try to get to that football. Nice job getting the football out, falling on top of it, forcing the turnover.
Colorado has the ball back, and the Buffaloes hoping to put their team in prime position on offense. Quarterback changing the plays at the line. They'll go to the ground. May not be the most memorable play of the day, but it's important as he gets them out to the 25-yard line. Keep it on the ground. Plows through the defense. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is.
Hold it. Open.
That penalty moves the ball back 10 yards. We'll replay the down. Now on second down. He's looking to throw. Scrambling away. He's going to be able to pick up a few yards before the slide. If they can convert here, that type of play can really give you a shot of momentum. Handoff from the gun. And he's not going to make it. The defense denying him the first down. And the Buffaloes decide to punt it away. Wants to bring it back. Little pressure on the coverage team there, and they'll stop him at the 47-yard line. Quarterback empties his backfield. He's looking to throw it. Takes his shot. Complete downfield. Oh, look out. He's there to make the stop, but not before he sets up this offense first and goal from the 7. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. They ripped off a huge chunk, and now a little chunk is needed to pay it off. Relentless, tough running gets it down to the 4. Second and goal for this offense. He's looking to throw. Dances away from the heat. And he's sprinting. He'll take it all the way. Touchdown, Mississippi State. He didn't see anyone open. He said, no problem. I'll take care of it myself.
Yeah, I've been there before. Been there, done that. Not my first rodeo. I've been in this kind of situation. Down by the goal line, I'm getting outside, and I'm taking it in myself.
Lining up for the PAT. And they make the extra point to draw closer. It's 28-17. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Dynamite matchup today, fellas. Let's show you what's going down. BYU is just steamrolling its way to victory today. No way the experts saw this coming. A lead that just keeps growing and growing. They're up by 35 over the Sharks. We've got our eye on things here and everything else going on right now, and any updates, you'll see them here, guys.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And now with the extra point, they're up by 18 here in the fourth. They're lining up for the kickoff, and let's see if this return team can answer with a score of its own. From inside the 10, here he comes. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Here comes the Bulldog offense back onto the field. They'll throw it on first down. Fires to the wideout. Got his man downfield. And he's running in the open. Touchdown, Bulldogs! And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing.
And it took a minute, but the passing attack now on board. The first passing touchdown of the season, and it took to the second half. But I'll tell you what, this offense will find its rhythm. They'll grow. They'll get better throughout the season. And this is going to be a hard passing attack to stop.
They'll try to tack one more on their score. And with the extra point, they now trail 35-24. That's the kind of drive everybody loves. They'll see quarterback, one snap, put it in the end zone. Few anxious moments there, but the hands team true to its name as they make the grab and get the ball. And the Colorado offense is coming back onto the field. After a punt on their last possession, they are set up in plus territory this time.
And honestly, it wouldn't have mattered if they scored a touchdown their last possession.
Going for it all. And it falls in complete. But it could have been much, much worse as the defender was right there. The handoff keep working on that clock. And he's still running after the move. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the play. Let's see if it stands.
Hold it, offense.
Amazing how many times an offensive holding penalty will stall a drive. We'll see if the offense can overcome it. Second down coming up. Motion from the offense. Handoff to the lone back. A strong tackle and wrap-up from the junior. I'm not positive, but that first down marker might be in the next county. On third and long, a check down would be the last resort. Trying to make magic with his feet. Man, he was going to get his jaw jacked. He got down just in time. And the Buffaloes will try to pin them back with the punt. He's getting a lot of work. Fourth time he's punted tonight. And the punt will hit at the 1, just a little too far for them to be able to down it. It'll be a touchback and come out to the 20. They'll throw it on first down. He finds his man. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. The Bulldogs want to crank the tempo.
I know a lot of people are going to look at that play and say, man, that was a bad play. Didn't gain any yards. But that could be the offense maybe setting something up. The play caller is going to remember that last play. He's going to remember how the defense reacted to it, made a quick tackle. They might pump that throw and then hit another player vertically down the field for an explosive play down the line. Just keep that in mind.
And they couldn't hold off the heat, and he goes down with a sack. Down by multiple possessions. They can't come up empty on this drive in the fourth quarter. They'll go for it on fourth down. Trying to get to him. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see which way that's going to go.
Hold it, offense.
So the offense, more than happy with the result of the play, will decline the penalty. Offense set on first down. Quarterback checking off. They'll try the left side. And he finds some solid space, makes a nice game before the defense is able to stop him. The offense will stop the clock and use one of its timeouts. Wouldn't be surprised to see them go right back to the run on second down and maybe put this thing away. Looking for space, it's Henry. Got some room, headed to the goal line. Gets it into the end zone, but wait a minute. We'll have to check out the laundry on the field. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. The clock will stop with this timeout from the offense. They'll get a chance to regroup on the sideline. Line gets set, first down. Use the play fake, now to throw. Lets it go to the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown, Buffaloes.
Salt enter wound, right? Late in the fourth quarter, you can run the football, run this game out. No, sir. I'm going to continue to pad my stats, find my receiver out wide, and get me another touchdown.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And now with the extra point, they're up by 18 here in the fourth. They didn't have a whole lot of real estate in front of them when they took over possession, but they wasted no time. Couple of plays into the end zone. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. The Mississippi State offense headed back to the field to go to work. The deficit is large, hope is fainting, but they'll try to finish strong.
They made a lot of mistakes in this game, and that's why it looks like they're going to take the L. Lots of things to improve on, lots of things to coach upon, and at this point, I think if you're a head coach, David, you're just trying to see which of your guys aren't quitting late.
Yeah, which is a real thing, by the way. Who's going to compete to the final whistle? What do we talk about all the time? Coaches are always preaching to these guys. Don't worry about the scoreboard. Just compete as hard as you can. So, good opportunity to try to finish this game with something positive.
Trying to find his man on first down. Oh, he makes the catch. And the tackle was made, but there has been a flag thrown.
Hold it, offense.
Just an obvious holding call there, and one that just kills an offense's momentum. He's looking to throw. He wants a big play here late. Fires and picked off. Didn't let him get loose on the return, but he'll take it as they have the ball at the 47. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. First down here for the offense. Wide receiver coming across in motion. Looking for room, it's Henry. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. The offense will quickly use a timeout. Got 3 on first down. It's 2nd and 7. Now the play fake. That's reeled in. It's Henry. At the 35, he's loose. And this defense's head is spinning. He gets it down to the 27.
And that's why this guy is such a weapon in this offense, because you don't have to throw it far downfield. Just get the ball in his hands. He catches it close to the line of scrimmage, but look what he was able to do after the catch. He gets an explosive play for this offense.
Their work here is virtually done. No need to take any more chances. They'll line up in victory formation. Not only the scoreboard, but the clock on the side of the offense as they take a knee, though the D can stop it a couple more times. The old coaching cliche, go win or no every week. And for the first week, they get it done.
Great start to the season. That's what you want. You want to come out, find a way to win. Was it perfect? Absolutely not. You're going to find things to work on throughout the season. But 1-0, that's where you want it to be.
And I think if you're the coaching staff of this winning team, you've got to like what you've just seen. first game of the year, there was tremendous effort on the field. Guys flying around, flying to the football, trying to make the plays necessary to win this game. They definitely made a few mistakes, but that's what practice is for. But if you're the coaching staff, I think you're very, very positive right now moving forward.
That's going to do it for us. For Jesse Palmer, David Pollack, our entire broadcast team, I'm Reese Davis. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.